Crafty Kendra, and today I'm going to show you how to make this fun card. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is bring in a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece of Whisper White cardstock and our Grunge Rock stamp set. And we're going to take a few stamps from that stamp set actually. And I have the clear mount version. So we're going to use the Argyle, the little crown of the guitar, put them on their appropriate blocks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the Argyle and stamp it in Tempting Turquoise. I'm just going to do it randomly across the card. Just like that. Then we're going to bring in the guitar and our Melon Mambo, and we're just going to stamp it a few times on here. Alright, set it aside. Last thing is going to be the crown, and we're going to stamp it in Rich Razzleberry. Okay. I'm going to set all of those ink pads aside. Next we're going to do is we're going to bring in the Extreme Guitar stamp and our Stays On Jet Black ink and ink up our guy. I'm actually going to use a Stampin' Up because I want to make sure I get him really nice and dark. I'm going to put him where I want him. Move the vellum. Stamp down, and come up again, and do that a couple times just to make sure I get it all nice and covered. There we go. I'm going to set the little guitar guy aside. I'm going to bring in one more stamp from the Grunge Rock stamp set. It says number 1. I'm going to ink it up in the Stays On and stamp it in a few places. Just like that. Set it aside and we're done with our Stays On. Next thing we're going to do is lift up this piece and fan it a little. Set it aside to dry. I'm going to bring in another piece of Whisper White, and this piece measures 4 inches by 4 inches. We're going to go ahead and stamp that Argyle stamp in the corner along with the crown. Then we're going to bring in our sponge dauber and sponge the edge in Tempting Turquoise. Set that aside. Bring back in our piece that we stamped the Stays On and sponge its edges as well. what we're going to do is bring in a 4" by 4" piece of basic black, and we're going to snail this piece to the basic black. Next thing we're going to do is bring in a 5/8" grosgrain ribbon, and it's in rich raspberry, and it's about 4.5 inches long. We're also going to grab our ribbon scissors. What we're going to do is we're going to fold the ends together, and then cutting from the fold to the edges, we're just going to cut at an angle so that way we get a snake's tongue kind of look. We're just going to run some snail on the back of that. Bring in our card base, or I'm sorry, that piece that we've been working on, and adhere the ribbon down to the bottom. And we're going to make it so that it doesn't go all the way to the right side, but it covers all of the right. And we're going to bring in our crocodile. And using the 3/16" hole, we're going to go in about 1/2 inch. Centered in the ribbon, we're going to punch a hole. Okay, and then using our ribbon scissors, we're just going to snip that little bit of ribbon that gets stuck there. Then we're going to bring in a jumbo eyelet and pewter. And now, these are a little hard to push through the holes, so if you have trouble, everybody does. Just going to push it through there. Okay, and then I'm going to set the eyelet. And what I have is I have it set to 1D. Now, whether that's the correct setting or not, I don't know, but this is the setting I find that works the best. And we're just going to set that eyelet. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to stamp the happy birthday greeting from that Grunge Rock stamp set in Stays On ink onto a piece of Whisper White, and I've already done that. And then what I did is I took my scissors and I cut it out so it kind of looks like newspaper clippings. We're just going to take our sponge dauber with Tempting Turquoise and lightly go around the edges just to highlight them. Okay. Then we're going to bring in our mini glue dots and put a couple glue dots on the back and attach them to the ribbon. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and flip over this piece and attach some snail. And right by that ribbon and that eyelet, we're just going to put a couple glue dots just to make sure it stays down. I'm going to bring in our card base, which is Melon Mambo, and it measures 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. We're going to have it so that it opens from the side. So we're just going to center this onto the card base. Then we're going to open it up and put some snail on the back of that other piece of white that we stamped. and center it on the inside of the card. And there you go. A fun, quick, rockin' birthday card to give to somebody. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks.